Afternoon, everybody. Here we go, bump it. Y'all ready for booming time? Do you think Antonio Brown said that at the moment he said hello to her back? He was like, business is booming. What's wrong with that guy? Yo, I'm not going to get into it, whether he did it or not. At this point, I don't even, like, it's not, I hope he didn't do it for the sake of this girl. But either way, there's something clearly wrong with this guy. You don't get involved in all of this and do nothing. It's just, it's too much at once. If it was just one thing or the other, it'd be easy to say, let's start with this Donruss, then we'll do those 18 collector's boxes. It'd be easy to say, oh, I mean, this girl just did this because of the team, blah, 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 whatever you want to say. It's just too much. It just doesn't feel right. I admit, I mean, I will say this. And where'd my box go? Oh, I know where it's at. Hold tight. I will say this. I read an interesting thing today about how someone said that, oh yeah, her timing seems, convenient or whatever. They said that oftentimes victims, and this isn't related to Antonio as much as it is a general thing, victims won't come out until they see a weakness in their, whatever, whoever their attacker, whatever you want to call it, the culprit. So it's interesting to hear she felt like he was weak, and then this has been going on for a few days. They were aware of this. I know that they were aware of this when he signed it. He never told New England, but Oakland was aware of it. And I'll say this. His agent on ESPN using his daughters and his wife as a reason to say that was a cheap out there. Because you can't really be upset at him for saying that, because in a way, if he's telling the truth, he's right. He's got daughters, so he should be all the more outraged either way at one side or the other. If he really believed it, I don't know. But I don't want to get into that. Here's what I will say. What up, Dan? This is literally the first thing. All the first box, and this is the last thing I'll say about it. Lawsuit aside, all that. Innocent until proven guilty. I'm not going to talk about any of that. What I will talk about is this. We have facts. Here are the facts. Antonio Brown and his agent knew about this prior to signing with the Patriots. They did not disclose any of this information or their knowledge of the possibility that this could become a civil suit, which they were made aware of from the victim. And they chose, or the alleged victim, they chose to not disclose that information to the Patriots. End of discussion. Have a good time, Antonio Brown. We are voiding your contract. There is a void that they can do as a result of that. I'd be done with it. And you know what? If someone else wants to pick him up and risk all that, which I don't think would happen at this point, but I think that it's on the Patriots now to make that decision. Whether they choose to or not, they can risk their football over their morals. That's, we obviously know where the Patriots stand on that. But Derek Carr, Alexander Madison, red frame, and a Patrick Mahomes. Hey, give me 1 second. My brother's calling. Sorry, guys, I had to. Yo, what an appropriate line. Oh yeah, I know. I love when people's like team and fantasy input has more to do with than the actual. And I don't even care. Whatever, he can play at this point. It just gives me all the more reason to want to beat him. Michael Gallup out of 500. I bet you Rob Gronkowski is not any longer thinking about coming back. No one wants to walk into that locker room right now. I guess he's practicing today, which you got. Life goes on. You got to continue with life. I mean, if he didn't do it, you don't want to blame the man for not doing it. He may be an a-hole. He may be a clown, but if he didn't do that, you don't wish that blame and that accusation on anyone for the sake of trying to smear a guy's career and his life. And but if he did it, Rob Gronkowski. Other than that, man, did anyone get their yeah, this is Ian's a Patriots fan, can you tell? He shouldn't get anything to Yo, Ian, you would be Yeah, no, you're right, Ian. I think they're doing the right thing. I don't think because here's the other argument, and I will say this. Here's the other argument that they discussed. Who's to stop other people from going and making these accusations, these criminal accusations or the civil accusations? Marcus Green out of 100 for the Falcons, just to prevent guys from being held out for play. I know that's extreme. But, we got a redemption. Get your guesses in. $2 credit. So to that point, I would say that they're right to not hold him back until there are actual factual evidence of him committing these crimes, allegations. I would agree with that. I don't think he deserves to be held out until then. Here we go. Don Russ, what do we got here? Rookie, Phenom, Jersey, Autograph, Prime, Marquise, Hollywood, Brown. Jonathan Ezernet getting with the M Brown. Marquise Brown. Ezernet going after it for the Baltimore Ravens. I love the trade that Chris, Scott, and Alex were able to make to get everyone their team. The Lions, the Hawks, and the Ravens. Getting that right there. Chris Vogt, Hollywood. There you go, my man. Peyton Barber, Eric Ebron. I watched a couple of the condensed games last night. I'm going to say this. The Browns are not as bad as everyone's acting like they are. I'm just putting it out there. I watched the recap. I have the ability to watch the condensed versions of games on League Pass. My dad has it and doesn't really use it, so he lets me use it. And so I was kind of listening, watching a little bit of the bigger highlights and sorting cards last night out of 500 Philip Lindsay. And I picked the Browns game first because I had heard so much about, they looked awful. And I have some notes about it written down over there. But it was a game the whole first half, right? The penalties in the second half were out of control. The choppiness of the game can ruin even the best team's rhythm. There was a penalty on every play for like 30 plays. It was awful. It was the condensed version was long as a result. Damian Harris, Trace McSorley. That being said, it was 13-12, I want to say, going in with 2 minutes left in the third quarter, leading up to the turnover, the Derrick Henry 75-yard touchdown, turnover, Eric Ebron touchdown, was it? No, it wasn't Eric. That was the Colts. Who was the touchdown? I have it written down. Anyhow, it went one after the other, and then it got out of hand. And that was all up to 10 minutes left in the fourth. So in a 5-minute game time frame or a 7-minute game time frame, it was out of control. And it was all amidst all these penalties. I think a lot of those were a result of the Browns' defense too, not their offense. The turnovers obviously were, but I think the Browns are going to be better than people think they are now. Not as good as people probably had hoped they would be at the beginning of the year. Out of 32, Lonnie Johnson for the Texans. I think the Titans are a better team. I brought that up the other day. Chris was bringing up the fact that he said, the Ravens, and I'm not arguing with it. He's probably right. The Ravens get a bad rap. Like, they get little respect. I would say that he's right, and so do the Titans in the South are the same way. But for the Houston Texans to not be in the top 10 power rankings, to lose in New Orleans, one of the hardest places to play in the Superdome, by a nail-biter, a 58-yard field goal, career long for that dude, and then to have the Saints in the top 5, 6, and not have the Texans in there, but have the Packers in there after the way they looked against quite arguably the best defense in the league, but still to not look good with them. And they said they can't be in the top 10, they didn't get a win. What? What do you mean? No. That cannot be. Oh, taking it down, the Ravens out of 299. Do you guys feel like you have to have a win after week 1 to be in the top 10 power rankings for week 2? So, I maybe like it's like you have to be the winner of the Super Bowl to be Super Bowl MVP. Yes, but if you lost by a point and you scored 32 points in the Super Bowl, shouldn't you really be the Super Bowl? Has a Super Bowl MVP ever come from the losing team? Is that possible? I'm being serious. I don't know if that's even a... Garoppolo, Todd Gurley out of 500. They were talking about how the Rams shouldn't be in there because right now their most important player is the backup running back. And they said, I'm not agreeing with this. I think it's baloney. You can't be one of the best teams and your backup running back is your most important player on the team right now. I started listening to it. The person sounded like a moron, so I stopped. What up, Cody? Yeah, but you should not have to have a win after week 1. It's not college football. It's not like lose and you're out of like one of the major, and even then you can still come back. Out of 100, Willie Snead and a Daniel Jones, the rookies. Baker, Leighton Vander Esch, and Travion Williams. I'll tell you what, I'm interested. I think the toughest division right now, all around, has... I said this from the start. The toughest division, besides the Pittsburgh Steelers, who I don't think are going to be as bad as they were against New England. The NFC North could be the toughest division in the NFL right now, or at least the most competitive division. You got the Ravens, you got the Browns, the Steelers, who I can't imagine that just that rapidly they're going to fall off. You know what I mean? Why am I brain farting? Ravens? I can't believe I do this. I need to get one of those big posters up of the divisions because I know them if I'm sitting here thinking, but I'm always trying to think a conversation ahead. I have to watch that Super Bowl again, Rich. I didn't think his stat line or his play was phenomenal in that game, but I could be wrong. I don't really remember much of that game. I remember the play where Nick Foles caught a touchdown. Here's a question. Who do you guys think is the most powerful or the most legitimately competitive? And I don't mean like where all teams are bad so it's equal, but against each other, the most competitive. It could be the AFC West. But in the AFC, man, it seems like they have a couple. Bradley Chubb, silver-rated rookie. James Washington, bronze prism. Richie James. Zeke. Most competitive division in football right now. And Dylan Cantrell, bronze rated or bronze rookie auto going out to the LA Chargers. That is going to be Mattis Bravo Malik. He had 500 yards and 5 TDs in that Super Bowl, and they lost. I did not realize that. Wow. That's tough. That's tough to lose that one. Is that why he came out with such a vengeance last year? And come on, Jamon. Jamon Moore for the Green Bay Packers going out to Jonathan Ezernick. Guys, I'm thinking about doing one more tonight. I know we have Spectre coming up, but I want to do another one with jerseys, but I'll do it as a PYT. Here we go. Lamar Jackson. His cards have shot up, haven't they? We'll top load that. Jared Goff, Prism. Hayden Hurst. Marcus Davenport, Silver. All right, that's going to be Collector Box 1. Let me top load some of these here. I thought he got cut. Nobody's going to answer my question. Nobody's going to give me who they think is the best division in football. That Rams and Chiefs game, yeah, that one game of the year. I was hoping that was going to be our Super Bowl. You know, I said I would have been okay with the, although it was a good game. Well, kind of. Good ending. I would have been okay with the Saints and the Patriots, or the Chiefs and the Rams with the younger coaches and younger players, but I didn't want to see the Super Bowl we saw, and for good reason. It didn't have good game flow to it at all. It was just, I don't think, a very exciting game. Doesn't mean it wasn't a good game in the end and competitive, and it just wasn't exciting, I didn't think. Yeah, that's how I feel. The Pats and Saints are, you know, Brady, Breeze, you know, two veteran coaches, two great coaches, where it would have been really cool to see a Chiefs Rams as well. I just didn't like the matchups. To the same point, though, I don't think that a Chiefs Saints would have necessarily been an awesome game either. Bears, Packers, Vikes, and Lions. Yeah, I think the NFC North is definitely tough. They're probably one of the more competitive within each other. Some of the best rivalries in that division. I think you're going to see a lot of back and forth for the home games in those. You know, Lions taking the game at home, losing it away to those three teams. I think that could be a big thing. Home field advantage is going to be huge in those NFC North games, because I feel like they're, what up, Chad? They're pretty evenly matched up. I haven't looked at the schedule. Probably tonight we'll get the schedule put up so we can talk about it during breaks and stuff. Mark Walton. Marlon Mack having a good game. Bronze Prism Nyheim Hines. Tremaine Edmonds bronze. Sam Darnold rookie. And how about another one for the Chargers? Justin Jackson. Going out to the Chargers. Both autos. Bronze autos out of Optic. For them Chargers. Justin Jackson. That's a cool picture. LA Chargers going out to Mattis. Have you guys looked at that the checklist for Spectre yet? Yuck. It's pretty gross. Lots of vet. The Jets even have good hits in it. Saquon Barkley, rookie threads going out to the New York Giants. It's going to be Richard Blaney. There you go, Rich. Saquon rookie threads. Calais Campbell, silver. Christian Kirk. Leighton Vander Esch, silver. There we go. That's going to be our second box of Optic. Now I have a question. Should we save the jersey for last? We do have this box of Trinity up here. Black, Absolute, and the jersey left. What should we open last? And then I'll go from there. Well, I sleeve these up. Whoever answers me first, what I should open last should be Black, Absolute. We'll probably do Trinity next. Jersey last done. All right. We'll do Trinity next. Let's see what we got going on in here. Everyone get up and give me a few Rockies. Come on. Get up the stairs. Come on, get up. I don't care if you're at work, out to eat. Get up and do it. And just see, don't say anything. Just stand up right now and just do a little bit. Who can get the weirdest reaction? Go Sooners! Rodney Anderson. Man, I was excited to see him. Cincinnati Bengals. Chris Vogt. And, man, what a cool card. Unfortunately, he retired from the Browns already. He got one, though. Cleveland Browns. T. Shaw. Todd getting the LJ money. I know, we have seen a lot of Rodney Anderson lately. Ever since he got injured, I feel like he's popped up more. And Jamarius Way. Jamarius Way. I have to look Jamarius Way up real quick. I want to say... not the Colts. Jamarius Way is... Is it the Colts? The Denver Broncos. The Broncos. Broncos not numbered, Jamarius Way. And Zach Allen going out to the Arizona Cardinals. 3-color. Nice little pattern there. Going out to the Cardinals. And y'all see that? Cody's in a break, so you know we got to get him something. How about a Dwayne Haskins rookie patch auto card? There you go. Oh, yeah, we're not allowed to do the kaboom for him. Sorry, I have to hit you with this. There you go. Dwayne Haskins. Cody always hitting at Blazzzin. I don't think there's been a break. Have you ever been skunked, Cody? He's got, like, the Spidey tingles. I'm going to do black, and then do the jersey. Let's do it.
Make it nasty, make it nasty, drop it on the bitch, make it nasty, make it nasty.
Oh, you guys.
Pop it on the bitch, make it nasty.
So you guys did answer my question a little bit about the divisions. How about riddle me this? Did anybody get a pickup this week in their waiver wire that they're extremely excited about? I think waivers went through this morning, right? We got Christian Wilkins out of 100. Devontae Freeman, who was a huge predicted disappointment. And Noah Fant out of 100 going out to the Denver Broncos. Denver Broncos are Rick Butler. Ooh, Tyrell Williams, good pickup, I think, honestly. Djax is available. That's crazy. Marquise Brown available in your leagues? Not mine. I was going to say, I can't imagine. It must be a, 10-team league that you're getting Deshaun Jackson in. Let's see. How about a Fitzy and a Butler? Fitzy's still looking good at what is he, like 38 years old? Literally, the guy is like, he's getting Social Security the minute he gets out of NFL. Fitz, Butler, 38 out of 49 going to Jared. Ooh, I'll tell you what, I'd rather have carry on in a PPR moving forward. But since you have Gordon, that's what you do. You draft the Eckler to trade to the Gordon owner. Got him. And for the Detroit Lions, going out to Alex. Alex, hopefully you're not too hungover from your birthday. How was it, man? Going to the Detroit Lions. Alex Regal getting after it today already. T.J. Hawkinson. Doyle for TJ. TJ probably was available in a few leagues. Our leagues, one of our leagues had Jackson in it. Why, Scott? Why do you keep saying and then not saying anything? Why does he keep saying You did that the other night. I don't think you ever answered me. You just typed and then like left. Are you messing with me? Do you mean to say All right, so Deshaun Jackson, I didn't put in for any waivers this week. I followed what I said I was going to do with you guys. I did not get up early to check for... Now, I have some waivers that run on Wednesday in my Dynasty League, so I'll check that out tonight. Elijah Holyfield out of 75, but mostly because it doesn't go off of a rotating waiver wire. It goes off of record, but I did crush both my leagues, so I'll have last pick, but I'll still put in Kenyon Drake and Joe Mixon. How about a Dante Pettis out of 75? Look at that middle patch. Scott's not going to answer me. He's just going to leave me hanging.
Oh, that's nasty. Oh, they're so nasty.
They are some nasties. And for the Minnesota Vikings, Cameron Smith out of 50. Minnesota going out to Alex as well. No kids on a Saturday. You're not going to be walking on Sunday, man. You're going to have to just lay in bed and watch football all day. Those tools of the trade are nice. I know. So I have a question then. Who's the guy there now? Does Peterson pick up that workload and take care of business? All right, Nick, shut up. Nick is local. Nick's the guy at the gym that I had to tell to knock it off. So I'm allowed to be mean to him. Why don't you get on the treadmill? Last time you were on the treadmill, we pulled you 3 Barkley autos, I think. Leighton Vander Esch out of 50. Wasn't that you? We've got like 2 or 3. Nick is special. Are you driving to the beach? Get off your phone and stop typing stupid emojis. Out of 50, Vander Esch. Cortland Sutton out of 75. Todd Gurley. LA Rams. Nick, I don't want to hear it, man. You still hold the record for most Barkley autos. No, you don't. Someone else had 3 in a break. You had 2. We pulled 3 Barkley autos in 1 break before. That was crazy. Who was that? Wesley out of 199. And, woo! Out of 99, there's some more nasty patches.
Oh, that's nasty. Oh, they're so nasty.
Chris Vogt with the Ryan Finley. And unless Andy Dalton, forgets how to play quarterback, which apparently he worked on in the offseason, this guy's going to be riding the pine. That Bryce Flower power. You need that. Where is it? I'll hit you with it. Oh, man. Here it is. The flower power. We'll call it the flower power. That's what happens when Bryce gets in the breaks with the Seahawks. It's like flower power, the star power the whole time. And then Scott hops in and gets the Seahawks in the very next break. And it's literally this. Shoot, I can't find it. God, it's not funny, but I feel like that's what it is. I know, I got you. I hit it before he typed it in there. Out of 35, Travis Fulham. Mario off the clip for the Detroit Lions. Oh, Nick. No wonder you're bored. Out of 75, Leonard Fournette. Man, you know what? I heard they're going to create this new thing, Nick. Like, you could put it, like, on or in your ears and hear the things on your phone. I don't know. It's probably just, like, some futuristic hocus pocus. Out of 75, Jared Goff going to the LA Rams. Todd Bush. Jared Goff getting paid. And how about an Ed Oliver vet auto out of 75 going to them Bills? Nick Will getting something there. Maybe I shouldn't have showed it. I should have Brandon Cooks that at 99 that. He wouldn't even have known. That's true. There you go, Scott. It was cool how you guys worked that trade out. And this guy came on strong. Ooh! Ooh! Look at that.
Oh, that's nasty. Oh, they're so nasty.
Washington Redskins, Cody with the McLaurin. Isn't that the one that sings the song for the pets? McLaurin. Where'd McLaughlin come from? Where did I get McLaughlin from? McLaurin. All right. It's way too early to be this giddy. Why am I so happy today? I get the giggles when I break lately. I don't know what the deal is. Sarah McLaughlin, yeah. Is that I will remember you. And then she does another one, right? Is that her? Is that even her song? There's another one she does that's for the pets. Dude, Deshaun Watson, I felt for that guy. Did you see him walk off the field? Like, I, honest to God, felt for that guy, man. He is so exciting to watch. I really hope he stays healthy this year. Here, I want to open it so you guys can make sure you see that I'm opening it, but I don't want you to see it on the reveal. In the arms of an angel. That one. That's the song, isn't it? I still don't think that's the song with the... Oh, they got this sealed up real nice. Cool. That's the way it should be. All right, here we go. I want to make sure you guys can see at all times that I'm got the box right here. All right, here we go. All right. Are you ready for the card? Dude, I can't give you the first stat right away. All right, he played college football at Alabama. He was a 2012 BCS national champ. He was a two-time SEC champion. He won the 2014 Biletnikoff Award. He was a 2014 unanimous All-American. He was a 2014 first team All-SEC. A two-time Pro Bowler. And he was the 2015 fourth overall pick for the Oakland Raiders. Todd got it. Amari Cooper. Boom, baby. Cowboys Cooper jersey authenticated. Going out to Rich Myler of the Dallas Cowboys. Boom, boom, boom. That's a nice one.
Kaboom! Kaboom!
There we go. Oh, that's cool. They have this hologram security notice now on these. Yeah, whatever. Cody, enjoy your nasty hits. There it is. Very cool. All right. All right, we'll do a quick recap. And then I'll be posting another PYT later this evening. With some, I'm thinking about putting skunk jersey. You can get it's a referee shirt. Terry McLaurin, not McLaughlin, 5 out of 10. Ed Oliver out of 75. Jared Goff out of 75. Ryan Finley out of 99. Cameron Smith out of 50. Out of 75, Dante Pettis. TJ Hawkinson out of 35. Team Tandem out of 49, Butler Fitzgerald. Dwayne Haskins, someone's upstairs. Dwayne Haskins for the Washington Redskins. Zach Allen for the Cards. We got Jamarius Way. LJ Scott for the Browns. Rodney Anderson for the Bengals. Saquon Barkley for the Giants. Justin Jackson for the Chargers. Jamon Moore for the Packers. Dylan Cantrell for the Chargers. Mark Ingram for the Ravens. And Marquise Brown for the Baltimore Ravens. All right, guys. I will hit you up a little bit later with some PYT action. Till then, stay classy.